Okay. I have no idea if this is even working. I don't see anyone on here just yet. I'm actually trying to figure out how to look at the live on my computer, and I cannot seem to figure it out. So I guess I'm not going to do it. Okay. Hello. I'm sorry. I got to fix this because I cannot see what's on here. Does anyone know how to be able to look at it on your computer? Because I would feel like it would be easier for me to look at the comments on the computer versus on here, on my phone. I mean, I'm literally just looking and I cannot figure it out. So if I miss your comment, I am so sorry. I can't figure out how to get it here. On the PC. I'm on the PC. I'm on my MacBook, but I'm not sure where I go to watch it. And it didn't even notify me. Well, I guess it wouldn't notify me because I'm on my own account. That doesn't make any sense. If this can't be figured out in like a minute, I'm just gonna say scrap it and then just start. So how's everyone doing? I'm glad to see that people actually joined. I was so scared because I've been so MIA. I didn't know if anyone would actually join. And I don't know, I feel like sometimes I'm boring. You go to your video. Do you see live chat? Let me see. Oh, I see it. It wasn't there before. I guess I didn't refresh it enough. Oh, I don't want to hear myself. Ugh. All right. I think I figured it out. Okay. So I just wanted to show you guys what I am doing on here for August. I actually just got these the other day. So I got some stickers from Lupita Sticky Shop. I don't think I've ever purchased anything from her, and I really loved her August stickers. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to try it out. So I'm going to just show you exactly what I got. Isn't it so cute? I love the strawberries. Okay, so does anyone have anything they want to talk about? Also, I am actually burning a tester candle. So some of you may know I do make and sell candles, and I've been doing a lot of pop-ups lately. It's been really busy, and I actually had to cancel a couple of them because I was so stressed out with it. I could not see myself. Whoa, did you hear that? There's ghosts here. I could not see myself doing any pop-ups because I was so stressed. And if you guys watched my previous video, I did mention about a new job that I was hoping to get, which was with Kaiser. And I have an update on that, which unfortunately, what scent are you? Oh, so this is apple cider donut. I actually sold this last year. And since I was new, I was really like not, I guess you could say, not necessarily like well known in the community or anything like that, but I sold a lot of the apple cider donut at my husband's work and they loved it. So I'm bringing it back this year. And I'm just testing this out because I actually have a different wax. I usually use coconut apricot wax, and that was too expensive. And so coconut soy was actually on sale. So you know what? I did coconut soy because that's like my secondary in case my coconut apricot cream wax is not in stock. And actually, I'm really liking the coconut soy. The scent throw is really, really good. And with this candle that I'm burning, I know how the scent throw of this fragrance is because I obviously, sold it last year, but I needed to test it in this new wax and with new wicks. Ooh, that is not good. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I will let you guys know when it's all available. So about the job, unfortunately, they did not pick me. I got the email from them saying that they actually hired someone internally, which is fine. I didn't expect to get hired, to be honest, just because I didn't want to be disappointed like last time. Last time I was really disappointed. It was so like heartbreaking for me. And I don't know. That was around the time that I actually switched my shift to graveyard too. And it was like, so I never told anyone this. So when I switched my shift to graveyard, that had been already when I was already, contacted by Kaiser for a potential interview, and I was so confident that that was my job. Like I was gonna get it, that I was gonna just switch my shift, which I think I was gonna switch it anyway, because morning shift is really, really busy and they require a lot from me there when I was doing wound care, and I could not do it. So I decided to go to graveyard, and when I realized that they were not going to hire me, I was kind of like, did I just like jump the gun and do this? But then I thought to myself, you know what, I'm gonna do it anyway. That's what I was thinking. I was gonna do it anyway, so that is that. And then this other job just didn't go through, which, like I said, it's fine. It sucks, but it is what it is. It was on call anyway. Like when you try to work for Kaiser, they always just hire on call first before they even do full time. Like my husband works for Kaiser, and it literally took him I'm thinking someone else. It literally took him 3 years to get full time, to get it offered to him. And I have a friend that also works for Kaiser. It took her 5 years to get full time. I don't know why they take so long, but they do. For these stickers, I'm actually not going to lay them down yet because there's too many little ones. I'm going to lay down my bills. Yeah, 3 years is a long time. The thing is he actually still did get like full-time hours, but he was still considered part-time, or on call rather. And then he actually did get part-time. Like when you're part-time, I think they give you a certain amount of hours, and I can't really remember because my husband does not know how to explain anything. Like I'll ask him something and then he'll be like, I already told you. And I'm just like, well, tell me again, because my mind is just bad right now. But it took a long time. It even took me a long time at my current job to get full time. It was so annoying. So when I worked at my job, I've been there almost 8 years, and I was per diem but working full-time hours for like 2 years because the director of nursing back then, she was just not very nice. She was offering like positions and other shifts for full-time without even giving it to the current employees, which really made me upset because she knew that I wanted to be full-time on another shift. But now I'm full-time. Now I am also on graveyard. So I just woke up like a little bit ago. That's why I was late. I was trying to get some stuff done before I did this. Let's see. Navian is 17. Who else is here? See, I heard it's really hard to get in at Kaiser. I'm an inspiring nurse. Hope to one day work for Kaiser. Yes, it is so hard to get in there. So I've been trying since, like actively trying since 2018. So when you actually go into my account on Kaiser for the career section, my applications literally date back to 2018, and that's when I really like actively started looking for a job there. I actually looked for a job there previously, like when I first got my LVN, which was 12 years ago when I got my nursing license. It was 12 years ago, and I had a different account. So if you can imagine, it was a long time, and I still can't get in. The only way my husband got in was he had to go to like the main I guess hospital, which is I'm in California, so in Southern California. So like the main Kaiser is in Panorama City, and that's like an hour away from me, but with traffic, it can be hour and a half, 2 hours, even 3 hours. One time it took him forever to come back. And I'm not willing to go that far for a job. He ended up getting transferred closer, but it's still kind of far. It takes him like 40 minutes to get there. And um, since you're an aspiring nurse, do you have any questions? Like anything you want to know? Because I've been a nurse for, like I said, 12 years. And I worked in a nursing home mostly that whole time. Well, they don't like to call it a nursing home anymore. They like to call it a skilled nursing facility. And from when I first started to now, it's totally changed. It is not the same. When I first started, nursing home was more of like elderly patients. Now we have so many young patients. Our demographic here is a lot of um, people that are, addicted to drugs and whatnot. So they have a lot of problems like endocarditis. They have a lot of cellulitis in their arms and hands from IV drug use, and it's it's a lot different right now, like I said. And I don't know. It's my second. It's actually my second pick of career because my first pick was actually cosmetology, and I did that in high school. I did it my senior year because they had a program. It was called ROP, and I couldn't tell you what that means, but it was an ROP program. So I would go half a day to high school, and then the next half I would go to beauty school. And when I actually graduated high school, like you at the time, I don't know what it is now, if it's the same, but at the time it was 1,600 hours that you would have to complete to be able to take your state board. So at a certain point, you just go in there and do your clinical hours. So I would stay later, even though like school technically got out at like 2:20. I would be there until 5. And then when I graduated, we ended up switching. Instead of half a day, we went a completely like full day. So that was a different experience. I ended up not going through with it because there was just too many things going on at that time, and I just couldn't see myself doing hair anymore. It just wasn't what I was into. You've never heard of Kaiser? Really? Like, it's an insurance company. Maybe they don't have it in your state. You're from US, right? um, they're pretty big over here. Like everyone wants to work there. Literally everyone. And like I said, in order to get in, you gotta either know someone or they have to be like really desperate because they don't like to hire people apparently. They say that they're really short staff and they need people, but then they don't hire me. Oh, Tennessee. I did not know they didn't have Kaiser in Tennessee. I know if you do work for Kaiser, like say if me and my husband were to move, he could actually transfer to another Kaiser in another state if they have it. Like apparently they don't have it in every state. I've heard of I've heard of that hospital, Vanderbilt. Wasn't there a I think I've seen like shows on TV that featured that hospital, and it's pretty big. I remember that, and they had like a lot of stuff. It was I think the ER or something. Yeah. So these are all my bills. I have so many bills. So I decided to get into crystals and selling them. I actually have some here. I even have crystal jewelry, so I don't know if you guys can see, but I'll be selling these too. I don't know if anyone's into crystals, but let me see. So this is like labradorite. This is also labradorite here. And then I think this one in here, like it's kind of shiny. That is, I believe, clear quartz with aura on it. And then this is citrine. This is my wedding band. So that's not crystals, but this is a citrine ring. This is moonstone. I don't know if you could see, but it has like a blue flash. This is also moonstone. It's called Pichu, and it's supposed to be good luck. And they say that you need to wear it like closer to your pinky. There's like a whole story about Pichu, but it's supposed to bring good luck, money, all that. And then this is my evil eye ring. And then this is Hello Kitty. These are amethyst. And then I think these are not pearl, these are shell. And then this is moonstone. I don't know if you can see, it's like really flashy, like right there. Gigi. Hello. But yeah, I don't have everything on my website, but I've been selling things like this at my pop-ups, and they do really well. My rings do really, really well. My rings, like this is a stretchy one, and then this one is adjustable. So actually all my rings that I sell are adjustable. So I don't know if you could see, like if you wanted to put it on a different finger, you can just pull it to make it bigger or push it in to make it a little bit smaller. I love moonstone. Like moonstone is one of my favorite. I actually have more of these little things, but this one is, this part here is moonstone, but then the actual Pichu is labradorite, which is this. And I don't know if you guys saw my post, but I was I opened my Etsy shop. So on my Etsy I have mostly crystals on there. I don't have any candles yet because I have my website with candles, but I posted like a money manifestation crystal confetti mix. I'll show you since we're here. So I don't know if you can see very well, but they look like this, and they're not like chips. I know a lot of people sell like the little tiny chips. I hate those. I want nothing to do with them. So these are actually pretty good size, and I sell them like in a scoop, and I just put the scoop in here. So these are like examples of what you would get if you guys are interested. But there's a lot of good things. You can get a little snake. It's like a little snake that's smiling. I have little pyrite elephants. It's also called fool's gold. And pyrite hearts. This is a citrine. It's the same as this, but they also come in different colors. So I want to show you, let me see. So this is like a regular citrine, but there's also Brazilian citrine, which is this one. This one is supposed to be like way better quality. And as you can see, it looks way different. Like I love how Brazil citrine looks, and it's way more expensive than regular citrine, but it's worth it. I even have little Brazil citrine stars in here. And then little mushies, little spheres. All these clear quartz have a rainbow in it. I don't know if you could see. It's hard to see what I'm doing because of my little stand. Let me see if, and it's hard to show you guys. You have candles in every single room. Oh, thank you. I hope you really like my candles. Like I'm trying to really be good about this next like fall collection. So I already showcased like what I was gonna, one of the scents that I was gonna introduce for fall, and I actually, like I'm still keeping the scent, but I changed the whole candle look I did not like how it looked. It just did not seem like, I don't know, it just didn't make me happy. So I changed it. I actually have them right here. So I have to test these though, because I don't want to send anything that's dangerous, and you'll see why. So this is gonna be the new sweater weather, and you can see it's so pretty. I just did this earlier. So I want to make sure this stuff, like glitter, does not catch on fire before I really start offering it. But I'm excited. I'm so excited. I've been burning the ones that I decided not to sell. Since I'm remaking them, I'm actually burning one right now in my bedroom, and I can smell it from here. But yeah, you can see the little dice, stars, skull. This is like a little raven's head skull thing. I don't know. This is like carnelian, so there's like no chips. This is pyrite. It's like stretchy. It's just like kind of like this ring, except it has a butterfly and it's stretchy. So yeah. Let me see. All the smaller stuff always gets stuck on the bottom. So yeah, I love this. And then this is like a raw citrine. I just love crystals. I have so many. If you guys don't follow me on my Instagram, Cozy Flame Candle, it's cozy.flame.candles. I feature, of course, my candles that I'm doing, but I also feature crystals. I have tons and tons of crystals I need to sell. I have towers, spheres, all that good stuff. So it's gonna be fun. I feel like last year when I did my what's it called? My launch, I was a little bit unprepared, I guess you could say, since I kind of didn't know what I was doing, but I made it work. It worked out. Okay. Oh, I am so scared to show you what my debt is right now, you guys. It's gonna be bad, like, because of, you know, the crystals. And I got my LLC for my candle business, and I was just, I don't know, I was just so, I guess, uneducated on what exactly I should be doing. Like, I did everything through my personal accounts, like bank accounts. So my business debt is mixed in with my debt. And I know you're not supposed to do that, but I need to get a business bank account. I actually messaged my tax guy to ask him about that, because, you know, he knows all of that. And he suggested highly to get my own business bank account. So that is what I'm gonna do. I just need to figure out which bank I want to go with, because I don't want to pick the wrong one. But since, you know, the debt is intertwined with my personal debt, I'm just gonna have to put it all together on this. Let me see how many lines I need. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness, I need 8 lines because that's a lot of debt. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna skip this one. Actually, I'm gonna skip a few. No, I'm gonna skip just one. I don't know what else I should do though. Like, I do pop-ups. I try to advertise on Instagram. It's really hard to really get, I don't want to put that there, like, traffic through. It really is. The good thing though is, since I've been doing pop-ups, I've been meeting a lot of other people in my community here where I live. So it's a good thing, because now they kind of know who I am. And I've been to like I've done several pop-ups, of course, and I've had several people actually come back to me after they bought from me before, which is pretty cool because I'm just like, oh my God, like my candles must have been that good. Because I always get nervous. I always get really nervous that people aren't gonna like what I have to offer. Oh my goodness, that is not, we're gonna go here. So does everyone think it's too early for Halloween? I don't. I love Halloween. Halloween is like my favorite holiday. Like, I don't really care about Christmas. I only care about Halloween. And I see that they've been having stuff come out. Like, I see it online, but where I live, I've barely seen anything. I went the other day after work, like, and I was so disappointed. I didn't really find much. It was so sad. I have to redo my sinking funds categories because, like I said, I need to get back into my budget. I haven't really been posting much of anything, just the one that I did the other day. I really need to reevaluate what I'm doing in my life with all this. To your customers. So I have like a monthly thing, like, what is it called? I have a newsletter, but I don't have enough customers to send to. Like, I don't have their emails or anything because, like I said, honestly, in my website, my new website, I really don't have that much traffic, but I only have a few candles on there now. I took a lot off because I was doing pop-ups, so I took them there. But if there was more people, I'd definitely figure that out more. It's kind of hard. I do it through MailChimp. Hi, Lupita. I'm doing my stickers that I got from you. But I'm just not good with MailChimp. Like, I think I have, whenever you do subscribe to my newsletter, I do send out I think, what was it? I can't remember if it was 20% off coupon code for your first purchase or what, but it looks so basic, like basic. Creative blog, I'm so create Halloween kits. I have so many ideas. I know it. I loved your kits before. I just love, I don't even know how many lines I need. I'm just gonna go down here. I love supporting small businesses. Like, I used to make kits. I still can make them, but honestly, I'm lazy and I don't want to. But from my pocket, I don't know what this is. We'll get back to that one. But I loved your kits. They're so pretty and flashy. Obviously, I like flashy stuff. You should post. Hey, Jacqueline. Website and social media. So I know email will do that, but so, okay. I need help on that because I don't know exactly how to get them to come from social media and all that. Like, I know I've posted a few like reels and stuff. Like, I'm really trying to do that. I've just discovered reels like last year. I feel ancient because I knew nothing about it. And I finally was like, you know what? I'll do it. Let's do monthly budget here. Look at this. I didn't show you guys this. This is so cute. I love that. Oh my God. I don't know if you can hear my dog. She's snorting. But like, I feel like I really tried to advertise a lot, but people literally just don't come through. This sounds so terrible. Let me see. Trying to figure out something. Trying to get all my prerequisites done so I can apply for the nursing programs. My time management is not good. Same, girl, same. I actually was gonna go for my RN. So I'm an LVN, but I think other states call them LPN. So that's what I am. I was actually doing my prereqs to do the bridge program from LVN to RN at the college here, but it took me forever just to get classes. It's so hard to get classes here. And then I ended up getting sick and I was diagnosed with cancer. So I ended up just having to scratch that and then take care of my health first. And I just never went back. And I honestly, I don't want to go back. I don't want to be an RN. My husband, he does though. Kaiser will pay for most of his schooling, which is nice, but this fool is lazy. He is so lazy. He did his most of his classes last year, and this fool decided, oh, I'm just gonna skip a semester. Oh, I have to get my transcripts so I can apply. Oh, this. And I say, fool, you need to hurry up because I need to be taken care of. So funny. I'm a sucker for cute stickers too. I love stickers. There is one thing I will say. If Okay, so over the years, I've seen how healthcare has been, and it's to me has gotten worse and worse and worse. And I'm talking like insurances. I don't know how it is everywhere else in other states, but it's so sad that, insurances really dictate your healthcare. And I've seen people, come in, they're so sick, they need, surgery, they need this medicine or that medicine in order for them to live. And it's like, oh no, you have to go and see your PCP, you have to get a referral, authorization, this, and this. And sometimes they deny it. And sometimes their appointment to see their PCP is like months to get it. And then they end up dying. Like, I don't remember it being that way when I first started working. I remember just being able to make an appointment and they could be seen. Like, I don't know what happened, but honestly, if I knew this is what it was going to be, I don't know if I would have gone into the nursing direction. And then people have told me, well, why don't you change your profession? And no, I don't want to. I do enjoy it, but things like that just make me mad. It's like, it's terrible. Even when I was working at my current job during the day, I was the wound care nurse. It's so pathetic when you can't even get the supplies you need to do your job because it's too expensive and the building will not pay for it. The company will not pay for it. Let's see, we're gonna go here. I don't know. I'm just sick of it. And then, of course, the pandemic really, really screwed everything up. I feel like that just really made everyone crazy. It made me crazy. And even now, like, we have to gown up. We have to wear a face shield, our N95 still. It's so ridiculous. And I remember I had to wear a certain N95 before, and it tore up my nose. My nose was just so chewed up looking, and I ended up having just to buy my own because they wouldn't get the nice ones. We got the really bad ones. Like, they were just trying to, send out whatever they could because I remember at that time there was a shortage. It was terrible. The rent increases. Yes. Where I live, okay, so I'm only going to mention it on here. And I'll probably repost this live. We'll see if I do. But I'll only mention it here what my mortgage is because I only share what I pay, like my portion, because me and my husband kind of, share it, obviously. So our mortgage is like 1,700, and we got our house. I'm pretty sure like it was a good time. It was literally right before the pandemic happened, and we got a good price for our house. And we have a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,400 square foot house. It's a 2-story, and it's really nice. I think it's really nice, and I think that's not that bad. Like at the time I was like, that's kind of expensive. But now that I'm seeing postings for rent, rent is like, for a 2 bedroom, it's like almost $2,000 in some areas. And then I have a coworker that's paying like, I don't know, 20, no, not a coworker. Someone else. I'm not gonna say who because yeah. She's paying $2,500 for her rent. Rent in a house that's slightly smaller than mine, and that is ridiculous. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm just reading the comments because I don't want to miss anything. Yep, everything's increasing. Even our mortgage actually did increase because of property tax. Our property taxes here in California are so expensive. I think actually $300 of our mortgage, because it's all put together, $300 of it is a month is our property tax, which is really, really high. It's like between $300 and $400. Central Supply. Budget was so low, always you went over. Oh yeah. Yep, the Central Supply girl at my work, she's always getting talked to. When I did wound care, I would get talked to with her because I'm telling her like, look, you need to buy me this, and this in order for me to do my job. And I said, buy me, because it was only me that would use it, that needed it, and like the patients needed it. So yeah, we got in trouble a few times. We were in the administrator's office together a few times, like, okay, I'm looking at the budget. Why did you buy so many of this? Why did you buy so many of that? Like for wound vacs, you guys probably don't know what a wound vac is, but it's basically like a vacuum for that suctions onto a wound to help it close. Well, the actual kit itself was like $25 for one. And some people, like patients, like to mess with them. So I end up having to change them several times in a day, or the doctor comes in randomly to go look at them, and then I end up having to take it off and then put it back on. Well, we had so many people with those wound vacs. We went over budget by like thousands, and I got in trouble for that. And I'm like, I can't help it. It's not me. Like, I do what the doctor says. All right, so that is this spread. I'm gonna leave this one blank for now. Hopefully I don't confuse myself. This one will be paycheck one, and then the other one will be paycheck 2. So, sorry, I need to drink something. Everything is just so expensive. Food's expensive, gas is expensive. This morning, when I came home from work, I'm gonna have to fill up with gas soon. So I was kind of like scoping out the gas stations, how much the gas was. And the cheapest was $6 a gallon. And that is the highest not the highest I've ever seen it, but this time frame has been the highest I've ever seen gas. Just a couple weeks ago, gas here was almost $7. Like, you can't even afford to go to work at this point. Hi, Margarita baby. Dang, 10,000 a year for property taxes. That's a lot. That's a lot. And yeah, $7. And down in LA, I saw people posting gas stations there were over $8. Like, they're really price gouging. It's so ridiculous. I wish gas was $3.94 here. I wish. When I filled up my tank last time, it was like how much was it? Like almost 90 or 91, something like that. It was ridiculous. And it's crazy too because everything's going up, but our pay doesn't. And then in California, I believe minimum wage, I'm not exactly sure, but minimum wage currently is 15 an hour. But it's like if you think of that, it's like okay, it increased. So people that were getting lower than 15 now get 15 an hour, and now they're considered minimum wage. And then the people that were getting paid, you know, a little bit more than that, like our pay did not increase, but yet we still paying high prices for everything around here. Let's see. I know apartments are ridiculous. I don't know how they can get away with charging so much. I think in the next town over, like where I work, apartments are like almost like $2,000 a month, like for a decent one. Like a rundown, terrible, like shady apartment is like maybe 17 or 1800 if you're lucky. But it's so expensive. Girl, you went straight down to like the nitty gritty of the percentage, 18.1%. Yeah, something goes up 18.1%, but then your pay increases only 6%. Yeah, it doesn't even out. You're still paying more. And they make it think like, oh, we're giving you a pay raise because of inflation. No, you're not given enough. Yeah, everything in California is so expensive. My husband has been talking about moving to like, I don't know, Colorado or something. Like maybe like later on. I don't know how I feel about that. Because I do like California because this is home. This is where I've been. And I've actually lived in Illinois and I've lived in New York. I hated New York. I absolutely hated it. I would never live there ever again. Oh my God. You hear that? There's ghosts in my house, I swear. There's like papers flying. Anyway, I would never go back there. I hated it. I just did not like it at all. Everything was so flat there. There was no mountains where I lived. Everything was just dull. And then when I lived in Illinois, it was okay. I probably would not live there again, but I did not despise Illinois. It was okay. But where am I? Sorry. But California is always going to be home. Yep, California's rough here. Everything is just so expensive. Like even green bell pepper. The other day I went grocery shopping. Green bell pepper used to cost like 40 cents. That thing was like over $1, and I'm thinking it used to be the red and yellow, orange bell peppers that used to be expensive, and they are even more expensive now, but like green bell pepper, really? Really? Yeah, it was upstate New York. It was when I was married to my son's dad. He was in the army, so he was stationed at Fort Drum. And we didn't live in Fort Drum. We lived in Carthage. But it was like maybe 20-30 minutes from Watertown. I don't know if you know Watertown. I think that was the name. It was like a weird name. It sounded like an amusement park, but it was a town. But I would never live there again. hated it. Hated it. And I hated the air there. The air there was so weird. I don't know. I'm used to really dry weather, desert, because I live in, it's pretty much desert where I live. Like there's some green, but like around us, it's all desert and it's really dry. And I like how it's really dry. When I lived in Illinois, it was very humid. Like even after you would take a shower, you would feel dirty because of the humidity. I did not like that. It was so disgusting. I like to be dry, dehydrated. Yeah, East Coast is humid. 1150, can't find here. Maybe in the hood. Oh yeah, there's a lot of hood over here, but even over here, the hood is expensive. And the hood is really, really dangerous over here. I remember story time. I remember when I used to do home health, I would go to, you know, people's houses, home visits to them. Look, it's right in front of me. Oh, I didn't get enough of these. It's okay. It's okay. I would do home health visits, and there was one apartment complex I used to go to. This was like years ago. I remember the wife of the patient actually had to come out to my car, and I couldn't wear scrubs there. I couldn't have anything that made it look like, you know, I was a nurse. But I remember she had to come to my car and basically escort me to the apartment building, because the way that their apartment building was, it was kind of like a courtyard. So there was a gate and you'd go in, and then the middle part was like a courtyard, and then all around it were apartments. And if she didn't do that, I used to get harassed, and the people there would bully me, and like they were cholos. They were like gang members, and I was not about that. But I still did my job. She would come and she'd save me. I think there was one time that she didn't come out, so I just ended up going in myself. And they tried to start something with me, and she ran out and was like, "You leave her alone. She's with me." I'm just like, dang. I need to get out of here. You know what? Let me do this. Let's see. Oh, I see that's way north near Canada. Yeah, I was near Canada. Fort Drum, Carthage. It was like literally 20 or 30 minutes to drive to Canada. I never been though. I had gotten pregnant and with my son, and kind of like life stopped there. Honestly, I think one of the reasons why I really hated being in New York was not just because, you know, it wasn't home, obviously. It didn't compare to, you know, being home, but my son's dad was not very nice, kind of abusive. I won't say too much, but yeah, it wasn't a good time. And then, of course, we're not together anymore. I'm with my husband now, so that's way better. My husband, like, I tried to pick fights with him. I used to, not currently. Sometimes I do, just, you know, to mess around with him. But back in the day when we were dating, I used to pick fights with him, and he wouldn't fight me. Like, not fight, like not this, but like argue. He wouldn't do it. He would ignore me, and that pissed me off even more. I remember I stopped doing it because I actually had went out to Malibu and hung out with a friend down there, and yeah, I don't recommend it. I was not very smart, but you know, we had too much fun. I drove all the way back home, which was, I think, it took me 2 hours to get back home. And he was waiting for me because I told him I would come and see him. And it was probably like midnight when I came back. And he was so upset with me. He cried. He denies it. He cried. And when I saw him cry, that was the only time I've ever seen him cry. I felt so bad. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll straighten up and not do any of that. I'm not going to go out and party anymore. I told him, I was like, remember that time you were a little bitch? And he was like, no. He gets so mad. I mess with him too much. I'm so mean. But then he messes with me. So we're even. And for the longest, I did not want to marry him. Because I figured, we bought a house together before we were even married. Like, what's the point of even getting married if we already have a house and everything? But I finally said yes. We got married literally right before the pandemic. Like, we went to, I don't know what they call that, the county registrar or whatever. And I bought my dress from Amazon for like 40 bucks. I don't know if any of you have ever seen that picture like on Instagram. I know I've showed it on there a few times. Someone told me I looked like Morticia just with a red dress. But my wedding dress was red because obviously I've been married before. I didn't care to have a fluffy white dress. I wanted a sexy red dress because it just so happened to be Valentine's Day because they only did it on Fridays. So it ended up being Valentine's Day, and I said, well, you know what? Perfect. And in the Chinese culture, wearing red for your wedding is supposed to be good luck. And so far, so good. Let me see. Hi, Sonia. Oh, CT. Is that Connecticut? I think that's Connecticut. That is way, way, way east. Wow. Scary, yes. You look at credit unions for your business account. I don't know much about California, but they tend to have cheaper fees than banks. Oh yeah. Hi, Budget Life Goals. I actually have a credit union. I don't know if they offer business accounts. I have to ask them, but they made me mad because they were starting to charge me fees. Like ridiculous. It's called Edwards Federal Credit Union. It's like a military bank, and I was pissed. And then I went to USAA, and then they started like doing fees also at the time. I don't know what was up with that. Like maybe I was looking at stuff wrong, but they both made me mad. I actually looked online to see about banking for small business, and there was two. I can't see it on my phone because I'm filming on my phone, but there was two that I was interested in that had no fees. One had like tracking for your receipts and all that, which I don't think I would do that. I'm thinking about getting QuickBooks because I really want to be like legit, like instead of having papers everywhere. Because on QuickBooks you can actually snap your receipts and it puts it in there. And my tax guy, when I had emailed him, when he emailed me back, he suggested QuickBooks. And I also want tax season to be a lot easier because it's going to be an LLC tax thing instead of just like regular for my job. So that's going to be a new experience, and I'm really scared because I'm always afraid to owe. I don't know like how to know if I will or not, like cuz everything is still new. But I just don't want to owe. I don't know. In videos way back, we did our taxes, not this last time, but the time before. We ended up owing like $8,000 in taxes. And it sucks too because we already get so much taxes out of our paychecks. We ended up having to request our jobs to take out more. Like in my paycheck, I get like $400 or $500 taken out. So what you see like me budget for, like if I say my income, I actually got paid like $400 or $500 more than that. Well, actually probably like $100. $100 goes to $100 ish goes to my 401k, and then $400 or $500 goes to taxes. And that sucks. So when me and my husband do our taxes, like when we did our taxes this year for last year, we only owed like we still owed. It was ridiculous. I think we only owed like 1,200, but we didn't have any dependents. So he has two kids and I have one. He can't claim his kids, the judge said no. So that's that. With me and my ex, we do every other year. So this year, I can claim him for this year, this tax year that we're in currently. So next year, in like probably January, February, when I do my taxes, I can actually have my son. So that might help us. But when we owed like 8 grand, that was still when I claimed my son. That was awful. Um, you need to see the pic. I'll post it. Where should I post it? I'm more active on my candle Instagram now. Like I'm trying to go back to my other Instagram. I think it's Exo Tempest. But it's kind of hard because I really enjoy my candle Instagram and everything on there. Like I have all my favorite stuff that shows up. So if I remember, I'll do it on Exo Tempest. I'll do it on both actually. I'll just do a post or a story. I'll do it on both just so you guys could see if you're interested in seeing my dress, my wedding dress. See, my electric bill has gone up $100, so now I'm paying $300 for electricity. Oh wow. Do you have like is it just regular electricity or do you have any solar panels? We just got solar panels a couple years ago, and it's actually like I was kind of against it. I was so scared. I was like, no. But now our bill, like we have, I don't know if you heard earlier, but we have a 2,400 square foot house and it's 2 stories. And right now, like it's like 105 degrees outside. So we run our AC, but we usually keep it between 76 and 77. For me, that's like perfect. My husband says it's a little bit warm, but if he's not doing anything, just laying there, he's okay. But our bills are usually like 120, 130 with our solar panel. We lease them. We didn't buy them. We lease them. The only thing was is I guess last year we had went over our allotted amount of solar or whatever it's called. So we ended up having to pay the electric company, the regular electric company, like I think $300 for going over, which I didn't know was a thing. Like it's kind of weird. I can't tell you exactly what it is and how it works because I don't even know. My husband knows more about that, but it still kind of wasn't that bad, especially for like the size of our house. I think it's pretty good. But I think in California, California is just such a little bitch. I'm trying not to say it too loud, but it really is because now I think all the new houses that are being built are required to have solar panels. Like you cannot have a house built without them anymore. Like they have to be on the house now. Like you have to have solar if you're getting a brand new house. There's no way around it anymore. Like if your house is older and doesn't have it, like you're kind of like grandfathered in to not have it. But now they force you to have to use it, which makes the houses even more expensive because I think solar panels are like 40 grand or 50 grand or 30 grand. I don't know. But it's expensive to have. So that's tacked on to your price of the house. So your house is even more expensive. And houses here to buy where I am, so I live out, you would consider it like the boonies. There is like our biggest store here would be Albertsons. That would be our biggest store. So we don't have like Target or Walmart or anything like that. We have Albertsons and a Rite Aid and a grocery outlet that was just built. We just finally got a Starbucks here. So that's like how small my town is. And it used to be a lot cheaper. It's still cheaper to live here, but to get a decent house is no less than 400,000. And the new houses are over 500,000 for the basic one. It's like half a mil. Ridiculous. And then where I work like 15, 20 minutes away. It's like I get on the freeway and it's a straight shot to the next town. It takes me, like I said, it's like 11 miles or 12 miles to get to work in that town. Their houses are even more expensive. Like it costs $500,000 for a rundown rinky-dink house. It's pretty awful. It's really awful. You see, I got trash, trash, trash. Look, I'm not even paying attention. I didn't realize I already had these. Let me see. As a wedding officiant, I am seeing brides wearing any color. Times have certainly changed. Oh, yeah. So, I was married, you know, to my son's dad. We got married in Vegas. And it was an awful experience because everyone kept getting butthurt. Like, his family got butthurt, my family got butthurt because we were being pulled to either side, because that was when he was on R&R. They call it rest and recuperation, when he was in the military. And of course, his family wanted to spend time with him. My family wanted to be with me because, you know, we had gotten married, and it was a mess. Awful mess. And it's funny too, because now that I'm thinking about it, when I walked down one of the casinos, the casino floors, in my wedding dress, it was a white dress, but it was kind of like a summery type dress. Um, some lady whispered in my ear, "Don't do it." And I'm thinking now, like, yeah, she was right. I shouldn't have done it. It's pretty funny. She knew. She knew. She knew. I'll lay these down. We've been on here, what? Oh, over an hour? Really? Oh, you know what? I went like this because I usually have my watch, and I have no watch. Oh, wait. This one. I'm getting confused. Confused and disoriented. Do I have one of those things? One of those things. You know what? I could do it with my hands. I had to soak off my nails. They were too expensive, and I was getting upset. So, it's weird. Amanda's what was I saying? I'm so here, there, here. This is why I'm always afraid to do lives, because sometimes I have no filter. And I mean, I want to show my personality, because I feel like when you watch me on my regular videos, you don't really see it too much. You just kind of see me trying to be like professional. But honestly, I'm not. Oh, we are talking about my nails. I was just looking at my nails. So these are gel. I did them myself because when I soaked off my acrylic nails, my nails were so ugly. I could not stand to look at them. These are not perfect, but they're way better than what they would have looked like without it. But what I didn't understand is, so the first time I got my nails done, she charged me, so it's a $25 deposit, and she has to keep the deposit in order for you to continue to schedule your next appointment. So she keeps the deposit. Now, if you want to use the deposit towards your service that time, you can, but then you can't make like a next appointment or whatever. So I let her keep it. I was like, okay, just keep it because I'm gonna make another appointment. Well, when I first got my nails done, it cost me like $60, and I gave her a tip. So I gave her $10 tip. I don't know if that's cheap or not, but I was like, $60, that's a little expensive. So I paid $70 for my nails the first time. The second time, she charged me $70. And I was just like, "Okay, why'd you charge me more? Like, you didn't do as much as you did the first time." So I gave her $80, and then I kept dwelling on it. Like, I felt like so betrayed. um, I don't know. I told her, I said, you know what, I'm gonna cancel my appointment. She has my deposit still in case I do want to go back. I might want to, like, maybe in a couple months or so, but she still has my deposit. And you know what? If I end up not going back, she can keep it. She's a single mom, and I know, you know, she's trying to, you know, get business and whatnot, so it's fine. But I was like, you know what? I have too many bills to not to be paying this much. You feel like we're FaceTiming, yes. That's why I wanted to do this too. Be more personal and talk to everyone here. I've been so depressed. Like that's kind of why I didn't want to post anything either, like videos. I just was not in the mindset. I actually had a pop up over a weekend. Was it, what day is it? I get confused with the days. So it wasn't it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I had a pop up Saturday and Sunday. It was at the same place, but my boss kind of screwed me. She told me that I could have a schedule that I requested. She ended up not doing that. So all the pop-ups I scheduled for myself, like I was working that the day before and the day of, and I just got burnt out on a couple of them. And then that weekend that I was supposed to go to that pop-up, I just could not do it. I was crying and crying and crying, and I told my husband I just can't do it. I can't. I don't feel good. I'm tired. Like I wanted to go, but I just could not do it. So I did not go. And then I don't know. Something kind of changed after that. I was just thinking, you know what? I need to stop doing this to myself. If it doesn't make me happy, I need to stop. I need to think positive and just not dwell. I dwell too much. That's my problem too. Oh, thank you, Sonia. I need all the best wishes and luck for my finances. I have not done a recent debt update. Like I said before, I've accumulated a lot more because of my business. So I went a little too crazy. I was kind of thinking of myself, which you're not supposed to do, but I did. So I bought a lot of stuff that most people in my area would not be able to afford. And yeah, you guys will probably see it. I'll probably post it soon when I get the courage to. But I'm hoping, you know, trying to interact with everyone more. You guys get to know me more. Putting my business out there more will get me more business, more customers, more friends, all that good stuff. Because the reason why I really was doing pop-ups was not just to like have my stuff out there and sell it and whatnot. It was also to kind of be more social and get to know other people and basically just socialize. Because I feel like I haven't been socializing that much. It's funny because at my work, no one tells me about their little potlucks that they have. Like they'll tell me the day of, like, hey, we have food in the break room if you want to go. And I'm like, oh, did you guys like just bring food? And they're like, no, we had a potluck for this, this, and this. That actually happened to me like the other day. I'm so antisocial at work. They just didn't tell me. They don't bother telling me anymore. But that's okay because sometimes at work I'm focused on work because I get too busy. I have like at nighttime I have almost 50 patients I have to keep an eye on, so it's okay. But I was trying to do that. Like I said, I just kind of made myself too busy, and it kicked me in the ass. Let's see. I'm reading the comments. Regular electricity. I think I want to get solar panels, but it's expensive. Not surprising. Everything is expensive. Not yeah. Look into leasing them. That's like what we're doing. We didn't have to pay anything. I know that we didn't have to pay anything up front. Basically, they give us like a rate per kilowatt, and it's better than what the electric company gives. And it's kind of like locked in for a certain amount of time, as the electric companies can just increase it whenever they feel like it, which is ridiculous. But look into that. I mean, I think after 10 years, if we really want to, we can buy them out. I don't know how exactly that's going to work though, and how much that would be, but that's kind of what I know. Yeah. Let me see. I want to put my paydays. I have two. I don't know if I have. Sorry, that's my chair. It's not me, I swear. I don't know if I have payday stickers. Let me see. I don't even know what I have in here. No, I don't think any of these are payday. No, 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 no. I know I have one that came in the kit, but I need two. I need those stickers. This thing seems like there's not much in here. No. Look at this. I love this little YouTube. This pink YouTube play button. Maybe I won't do that. I think where I have my stickers at are somewhere. Oh, no. I have them here. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, my fat ass. Let me see. Look at my binder, like, so ridiculous. Awful. Has so much stuff. So let me see. What can I use? You know what? I think I'm gonna get paid by YouTube next month. Pretty sure. So I'll use that. I made this. Isn't it pretty? I made it. I made it a long time ago when I was selling stuff. I was actually selling it, but nobody bought it. That's how popular it was. I'm just showing you all the business. Oh, I made this one too. This one was so cute. I love this one. You know what? I should have put these for my things here. I didn't even think. Maybe use that. Maybe. Gas bill, no. Piggies, no. Ooh. This is how my life really is too. Unorganized. I try to be organized, but I really am not. If you would see the room that I'm in the loft upstairs. Here we go. We'll use that. And with all my candle and crystal stuff, it is a mess. Maybe I'll be brave and show you towards the end, and you'll see. Actually, maybe I'll show you now. Does anyone want to see that? Yeah, I have so many stickers. I even have a lot of your stickers still. Like, I keep everything. Like, I have this still. I have, where is it? I had a bunch. I even have like this from you, this. I think this was from last year. I keep everything, and then I have all my extras here. So many. It was an addiction. It's still an addiction. Sometimes I just have no self-control. When do I get paid? When do I get paid? So I get paid on the 29th of last month. What day would that be? Shit. 29. So this would be a week. So the 12th? Am I right? The 12th? Let me know. I think it's the 12th. This would be payday. And then 26, payday. And then let's manifest this. YouTube payday. I don't think they're gonna pay me on the 21st since it's on a Sunday, but I'm still gonna just put it on here. Okay. Oh, here's my own payday stickers I used to make. Oop. So did anyone want to see my mess here? I see a yup. Was the yup for the mess of my loft here? Upstairs? Sorry, I'm drinking. My son laughs and he's like, why do you have to get the generic soda? Because it's cheaper, bruh. Okay, yes, on the mess. Yes, on the mess. Bless this mess, please, because I need help. Does anyone else want to see it other than Miss Camilla? I don't know. I'm afraid to like repost this if I show you all this stuff here because it is a disaster. I'm gonna unplug my phone. I have it on a charger. I'm kind of scared to unplug it. I hope I don't lose everyone here. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just gonna look at this thing real quick. Okay. Why doesn't this thing want to work? Stupid, stupid. Okay. All right. I can't figure out what I'm trying to do. I was trying to see who's all still here, but I can't figure it out. So scratch that. Let's show the mess. Let's show the mess, okay? So if I get disconnected from you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna unplug my phone and see if you guys still stay on here. Oh yes, you guys are, okay. I'm gonna do this really slowly. Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to see my mess? Okay, let me get up. Okay. Wait, I almost tripped. So here is my desk. It is horrible. This is the window I look out. I liked putting my desk here because I liked seeing outside and I like to open the window so I can see, you know, some sunshine and whatnot. And I love how my house faces because sometimes when I'm sitting here, I could actually see the moon from here at night up in the sky and it's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so that is the desk. The mess. The mess. This is where I do my candles. These are my sweater weather candles. I have these little goodies here for when people buy from me. I make a little goodie bag. I put like some airheads, some lollipops and all that because I think it's fun. It's always fun to get, you know, stuff like that, I think. Here is where I actually do the candles. So this candle is over here because when I tried to connect this to a little thing here to keep it in the center, it actually took out the wick. So this is my tester to make sure that this does not catch on fire. I hope it doesn't because I made 3 because I was pretty sure that it wouldn't. So we will see. And then I'm trying not to trip. Let me turn the light on. All right. These are some other candles I have. This one is my Jason candle. The little Jason kind of got messed up here. So sad, so sad. But the other ones, you can see. A lot of people actually really like this one. and I overfilled it, so I cannot put a lid on it. That's why it's like that. And then I have some of my crystals here. These are my personal crystals that I love. And then that, there's my lazy dog, Molly. Molly. She's so lazy. I feel like this is the only spot that's organized. That's the only spot. She is so lazy. And then this is like some product that I just got that I had to go through. But I have all my oils. These are all my crystals here. I love my crystals. I don't know if you guys are into it. I just got this one yesterday. It's a pyrite sphere. Love it, love it. And yeah. And then, yeah. It's a mess. It is a mess. It's organized chaos. I probably should show you like this. Okay, that's enough of the mess. That's enough of the mess. Okay, I'm gonna have to plug you guys back in. It's gonna look awkward for a second. And I don't want to accidentally mess this up. Okay. So that is what it is. It's pretty messy. But I got a lot of product, so it's kind of everywhere. And once I actually get, you know, candles made and sold and all that, like I'll be able to kind of reorganize everything and have less stuff. But yeah, it's a mess. It's not messy, it's a workshop. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Unfortunately though, you see it when you come up the stairs, so it looks kind of awful. Like no one really comes to our house anyway, and whoever does come to our house, they don't care. But it's, yeah, it's a little embarrassing. I wouldn't want anyone to really see it. Look, when I showed my mess, I lost like 3 people. They were like, hell no, we don't need to see that. No bad juju. Let's see. What time is it? What time is it? Oh, 6:35. I work tonight too at 11 p.m. Sucks. It sucks. It is dinner time too. I haven't eaten. I need to eat. Oops. Well, I had a banana, but that's it. Oh, come on. Look at that. Dangerous. All right. Does anyone have any questions for me? Questions, comments, concerns? No holds barred. You can ask me anything. That looks crazy. So for my budget, I've been trying really hard to be conscientious. Bleh. You know what I'm saying. English. I've been trying to really be mindful of what I'm spending. Oh, you guys. Oh, okay. I see questions. Where did you get the planner stickers? Looks like strawberries. This one? The one that I have now? Looks like strawberries. The one, yeah. This one looks like strawberries, right? They're kind of like hearts, but then it's like a strawberry heart. This is from Lupita's Sticky Shop. I don't know if you follow her, Lupita Aide. Sorry, my Spanish is no good. It's no bueno, even though I'm half Mexican. I get really awkward and I tense up when someone comes up to me speaking Spanish, assuming that I speak Spanish, and I feel bad because I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. Because like I'm not very good at it and I'm not confident in it and I sound funny and just I don't understand some of it. So yeah. Anyway, I got it from her. She was here earlier. I don't think she posted for a while. I think she just started posting again. I think she got busy with, you know, life or whatnot. But then again, I'm not too sure because I know she's been posting videos like recently because I've been watching them, but I don't remember her showing up on my feed before that. So I think she just got busy. No, I already answered that. Why do you use the wood for a wick? So the wooden wick, I have a love-hate relationship with the wooden wick for candles. I really like it because the wooden wick actually gives it a cleaner burn. So it doesn't release any toxins or anything like some wicks that have like paraffin or zinc or, you know, coating like that. So that's one reason that it's good. Another reason is it actually makes your candle last a little bit longer because it gives it a slower burn, so it doesn't burn off the wax too quick. But what I don't like about it is if you don't trim the wick, like I've had some of my coworkers that have purchased from me, when they had the wooden wick, I need to make like an actual care card for the wooden wick specifically because they never would trim it. So they would let the wood burn. And then of course, you know how it gets black? They wouldn't take that off. They would just relight it. And then of course there's gonna be soot and a bigger fire and it's gonna look crazy. And of course they're gonna say, oh, you gave me something like defective. But that's just, you know, the wooden wicks are finicky. That's kind of why I've been trying the regular wicks. I don't know if you saw the newer candles have regular wicks. I kind of just go back and forth because some people like wooden wicks, some people like regular wick. Some candles are better with the scent throw with a regular wick versus a wooden wick. Stop it, Molly. All I hear is I think she's eating her chicken legs. But the wicks that I got, they're supposed to be 100% cotton wicks and they're supposed to be better. So I made sure of that. I did not get anything with beeswax coating or zinc or anything like that. I mean, I'm not opposed to it because I know, you know, I buy candles from everywhere and I'm not really judgy on that, but some people really do care. And they ask me when I do my pop-ups, they'll ask me, so what wax is this? Did you make this yourself? Are you sure? I've gotten people like that. Okay. Budget life goals. Yes to the... Did you miss it? I showed my mess. Did you miss it? I'll show it again real quick if you really want to see it. Why do you like crystals? So I really don't like crystals. I love crystals. When I was little, I remember there was a store with crystals. It was a crystal store. And I loved that crystal store. Oh my goodness. It was so cool. Molly, stop. She's crazy. But I loved going there. I just love how they look. They're sparkly. They're so pretty. I mean, it's kind of like, oops. It's kind of like little kids. They have like rock obsessions. Some of them. I had that. I had a rock obsession. Rocks being crystals. But what in the world is this? But I don't know. I just really like them. I think they're really pretty. I mean, And I like how there's just so many different variations. Like this is a completely different crystal versus, you know, this one, and it has a completely different look. Do I have other ones here? I don't, not on my desk. I'll show you if Budget Life Goals wants to see the mess again. I'll show it. But I just like how there's just so many variations of crystals. Like this one is the same crystal as this, but they look a little bit different. It's just, you know, depending on the quality, but I just really like how they look. They're just so pretty. Come in all shapes, sizes, colors, forms. I just really been into them. I feel like crystals are becoming like the thing now. Like before, it really wasn't. Like it kind of got lost. And like recently, I've been seeing people into the evil eye stuff, crystal stuff, like all that. And then they're also into crystal candles, which I have one that I made. It's called Sea Witch. But I don't have it on my website yet or my Etsy. I feel like this is all crooked. Maybe I'm crooked. Let's see. Okay. Let me let this dry for a sec. Like, do I track my expenses every day? Yes. Recently I have. I lost track of it for a while just because my mind was somewhere else, you know. But I'm trying to get better because when I calculated and added up all of the debt and I saw it, I said, shit, this is why I'm supposed to track everything. Because you get lost and forgetful and you don't realize how much you actually spent. And when I saw that, I said, oh man. I have no idea what my dog is doing, but she acting crazy right now. How much debt? I'm gonna do a video on that soon. I'm probably gonna get crap talked to me because every time I do a debt video, someone always has to talk smack. And then I end up deleting the comment because some people are just rude. But it's a lot. It's a lot of debt. And it's making me put things in perspective. Like I was gonna try to go part-time at work because of the stress and, you know, possibly take leave. But when I actually saw the finances, I was like, oh no. But then also, I went to the doctor earlier this week because in my other videos previously, you may have heard me speak about my problem with my hands and my arms and all that. Like I've been having really bad numbness, tingling, and it's like I wake up and my arms are literally dead. Like my arms and my hands, they feel like they're dead. Like, you know, when your leg falls asleep, that's how it feels. And I've been dealing with it for almost 8 years. I've been put on every single medication you could think of. They tested me for everything, like lupus, gout. What else? They did a nerve test for carpal tunnel. Nothing came up. And then they were like, well, let's experiment. Let's just give you all this medicine and see if it works. And all it did was made me sick. But the doctor I saw this week actually listened and asked me questions. And he told me it sounded like neuropathy. So he gave me some medicine to try for the neuropathy, and I've been taking it for like 2 or 3 days now, and it has helped a lot. Like I feel so much better. That's another reason why like I felt really crappy too. It just really bothered me even at work. That's kind of one of the reasons too that I stepped down from doing wound care during the day. I just like rolling people, lifting, pulling, tugging. it's a lot, and I feel like there's not enough help. We don't have enough help. Like, the CNAs there are so overwhelmed. Like, they don't have the time to help me because they need to help their other patients. And then I only get someone to help me, like an assistant, for just a couple hours, and that's it. But then we had tons of wounds, and it was bad time. Very painful for me that during that time, especially my back too. So it's better now though. With my hands, I almost feel like a completely new person. You don't realize like how much that really helps. So I left this page blank because I don't think I got a weekly check-in. I don't think I did. So I might try to look for my own sticker of a weekly check-in. And then, or maybe I'll just write it in. We'll see. We'll see about that. But does anyone have any other questions or anything like that? I'm kind of done here. I don't know if I've bored you guys enough, put you to sleep. I know some people left. It's dinner time, so I know a lot of people are probably gonna go eat dinner. But this is, oh, I'm not even in the frame. So this is my spread. It might take a little while for me to show this because, you know, I still need to do my paycheck number 2 for July. But I just wanted to get on here and have a little chit chat with everyone that wanted to join and then lay these stickers down. I always get so anxious when I get a new kit. I have to just lay down the stickers. But this time I was like, no, I'm gonna do it on camera, live, because I really didn't want to, you know, record it and then have to edit it and then post it. I figured just organically just do this instead. So this is the spread. It's so cute. I love this. And you know what? I knew they were supposed to be strawberries, but I didn't realize they're actually like little hearts. Aren't they cute? It's actually like a little heart. And then of course the heart's here. But it's like a little heart that looks like a strawberry, and then they put the leaves. So this is my setup. I think I'm gonna head out because I'm pretty sure everyone is bored with me. Let me know how you enjoyed it. If it was boring, if you don't want me to do it again, let me know. I'm curious. Like, put it in like one of the community posts that I posted. I think I posted one earlier today, and then I posted one yesterday saying that I was gonna go live. You can tell me how you liked it there, or I might make another post to see how people liked it. I know there is only, I think, up to 7 people, but that's still good. That's, to me, that's a lot of people. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Instagram if you have not. I post on there a lot. Like every day I post on my candle Instagram, the cozy.flame.candles, or my other one that I don't post that much on. It's XO Tempest. So you can follow me there if you want to see me more or see the stuff that I'm working on. I do post there a lot more than I post on YouTube. But thank you guys so much for being here with me. You don't have an Instagram, you should get one. It's fun. You'll get lost in it. But, oh wow, right when I'm about to leave, everyone comes. But, I mean, if you don't have Instagram, you still get a hold of me on YouTube. I'll post here and there on YouTube. I'll try. Or you can leave comments on my videos. I try to interact with everyone there too. But, yeah. But thank you all for being here with me. I will see you next time. Like I said, just give me some feedback if you want me to do another live in the future, how you liked it. Did you want to see more of my candle mess here, what I'm doing up here? I feel like I'm always creating something because I try to keep busy. But yeah, Thank you guys. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go eat something. Um, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much.